All right, guys, we are back checking out 2022 Daytona, this time in Monster Energy Supercross 1. Kind of weird. I did try making the track in Supercross 4 and 3, but the stadiums have gotten smaller, and it didn't fit. Daytona is a long track, and it barely fit here, right? It barely fit. We actually had to modify the track a tiny bit to make it work, and it came out pretty good. The track's kind of fun, and I had fun playing Supercross 1, but it bothers me that the stadiums have gotten smaller, and we don't have a Speedway track editor map yet. I mean, it's something we should have, but let's just jump into it and check out 2022 Daytona in Monster Energy Supercross 1. So with the gate drop, we switch over to the track to take a look at it, and I already said it, but the track, it came out pretty good. The lines I take here are probably not what they're going to take in real life. That being said, we have done some big quads and quintos that they ended up kind of doing in real life on past tracks, so you never know, but probably won't happen. We also have Ryan Villapoto. I forgot I had this mod from, I believe it was Leone 291, and it was Cooper Webb, but the mod goes over Cooper Webb in Supercross 1. So we have Ryan Villapoto on the YZ450 here, checking out 2022 Daytona. So the track, we did modify it off the start. It doesn't go straight into that rhythm section. There is a small set of whoops there, and as there usually is, there is some sand that we couldn't put in the game because in Supercross 1, you don't have sand. So that does kind of suck, but again, I tried in Supercross 2, 3, and 4 to make this track, and it just did not work. And it came out really well in this game, and I had fun coming back to it. I don't have a problem coming back to Supercross 1. It's just, you know, we had Atlanta Motor Speedway, we have Daytona, and I know Daytona is different. It's its own thing, whatever, but now we have Atlanta Motor Speedway. There should be a Speedway stadium, or not, well, not stadium, but you know what I mean, a Speedway track map to build in the track editor. It should be there. It's frustrating that it isn't. It's frustrating trying to build and put Daytona in a regular football stadium, you know? Usually we can make it work, but this year, the way Ricky Carmichael designed the track, it just didn't fit. We would have had to have modified this track to the point it didn't even feel like Daytona. Here it still feels like Daytona. We're going to try and walk you through here what is different. So there should be 4 or 5 whoops before this rhythm section here. But this rhythm section is correct according to the track map. And this section is correct. You have a few different ways you can hit it. And we do send it off of this wall. It's supposed to be a wall into not really whoops, but just kind of moguls, I guess. I'm not really sure. And then this back-to-back whoop section should be sand. Okay, so it's a bit different, and then we're just like 5ing over that section we just hit. Probably won't do that in real life, but it just came out that way to have enough room to make the track. Everything else is the same. This section before the Supercross triple should have one more jump. Okay, so we're missing one jump there at the end, and then I believe we're missing one jump here. It should be like a triple, excuse me, a triple. And then somewhere after or before, I think it's after the bridge, there should be, it appeared to be a wall, but I'm not sure. We're missing that. So we're missing a tiny bit. We did have to modify, but overall it came out really good, and it was really fun to play in the game. I actually had a ton of fun. I played a lot trying to get decent laps because this game, the physics are a bit different, and it kind of felt weird coming back to it, but it was a ton of fun, and it is validated. So if you have Supercross 1, go check it out. I believe it's just 2022 Daytona. If you search for it, it should be one of the newer tracks, and good time. But I kind of want to talk about the race a bit. I know somebody said, I did say that Arlington had a boring track design. And I still maintain that, but the track in real life came out awesome for racing. That was incredible racing last Saturday, right? The 450 class, 250 class, it just came down to the final race in the Triple Crown. It was insane, and the 450s were wild. The 250s is where I felt like most of the drama happened. So Jet Lawrence, well, first Macadoo and Tomac ended up winning, and I was super pumped for Macadoo to get the win. He's kind of a local guy for me. He's from Iowa, I believe, but he showed up at a bunch of races that I raced at when I was younger, and I remember running split classes with him. It was crazy. He was so fast. I think he was on a Suzuki at the time, but really, really cool to see Cameron McAdoo do well. You know, always got to root for the local guy, right? So awesome for him. But the main drama was Jet Lawrence was the fastest guy on the track by far in the 250s. His times were close to the 450 guys, if not better, I think. And he cross-jumped over the finish line and completely cleaned out Austin Faulkner. It appeared to be a complete accident. I see some people saying, yeah, he did it on purpose. He was out of control. Yeah, he did seem a bit sketchy in the whoop section, but he was fast. He was pushing. He did clip a tough block, and I don't feel like I feel like that was probably the reason it happened. It wasn't on purpose. In my opinion, it wasn't on purpose. He clipped the tough block a bit, but the reason he I think cross-jumped was because he didn't want to hit the tough block, and he almost did. And then just unfortunate. I know cross-jumping is a no-no, but I don't think it was on purpose, and it's just really unfortunate for both of them, especially Faulkner. It's like that guy cannot catch a break, but yeah, I just want to put my 2 cents in on that. If you haven't watched a race, you have to get Peacock to watch it back. You can watch the main event and the qualifying back. I highly recommend you do it because that race was insane. I was wrong. I said I wasn't necessarily going to be right that Arlington wouldn't be a fun race to watch. It actually was crazy insane. So I'm not saying, oh, I was right or I was wrong because I was 100% sure. Some people are coming back at me saying, was it still boring? No, it wasn't. It was crazy insane. But yeah, the track actually came out really good, and it provided some crazy, insane racing. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about the track and about the race, your opinions on the Lawrence and Faulkner incident. I'd be curious to know. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.